Come on. Oh my God. Yeah. Bodie Williams.
I'm disabled. It takes me a minute to get out of bed.
This is Samantha Plattz, the woman who tried to smile and explain to the police that her house was just a little messy. But as soon as they stepped through the door, the officers immediately discovered a horrifying secret hidden behind the pungent smell and the poorly lit areas filled with rubbish. July 2nd, 2025, Trumann, Arkansas. Around noon, an anonymous call prompts a welfare check. Just before 1 p.m., officers arrive at the residence of 38-year-old Samantha Plattz and announce themselves at the door.
Trumann Police welfare check. Come to the door, please. You were just standing at this front door.
I'm disabled. It takes me a minute to get out of bed.
Okay, somebody was standing right here. I heard them. So.
No.
Okay.
A cat, maybe.
I'm Officer Davis and I work for the Trumann Police Department. We received
a call from my daughter because she's pissed off that I won't let her go to my youngest go
to do a welfare check on a 10-year-old.
Go to Cherokee Village with her. She's in her room.
We'd like to see her, please. Step in here with you.
This is my bedroom. It's a mess. The rest
Where's
of the house
Bodie?
is clean. Bodie's in the back, like he always is. He's not inside. This is my bedroom.
Where?
Huh?
And she's in here?
Yep. Her room is clean.
The officers spoke directly to the child and reassured her that they wanted to check her health.
Hello. How are you? Oh, what's your name? Doing all right? Okay. We gotta ask you to come over here and check on you. So.
Okay.
11:18. Bodie's back there somewhere. All right. Well, give me just a minute to go check on her.
At this stage, the focus of the welfare check subtly shifts. While the adults attempt to frame the situation as manageable, the presence of the child and the fact that information originated from her becomes central. In many welfare investigations, children are not only witnesses but key sources of unfiltered truth, especially when adults attempt to minimize or redirect concerns.
How you doing? Is
In the backyard or back in the house?
can I get to the back through here?
No.
Yep.
Is anybody else in the house besides you two? Whose bed is this? What is that?
We've all lived in slightly messy homes at some point, but according to the officers, the situation at this house was clearly much worse, especially with young children inside. Upon entering further, officers describe being struck by an overwhelming ammonia-like odor. It becomes clear that Samantha and her 10-year-old daughter are not the only individuals connected to the activity at the property. A person named Bodie Williams is called out.
Bodie Williams! Hey. What are you doing? Who's in there with you? Huh? Step through here. Save your life, Kevin. Okay, alright. There's a lot to unpack here. There's a lot to unpack here. Y'all, step out one at a time, please. One at a time. Calm down. Yep. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Keep your eyes on everybody's hands, please. Everybody keep your hands where they can be seen when you step out here, okay? Come around back.
Names are identified during the encounter: Doris Arnold, Kevin Jones, and Bodie Williams. Officers coordinate with dispatch to begin identity and status checks.
All three of them are searchable, one at a time. Wong, you copy?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Dispatch route with last name. I know.
Arnold.
Doris Arnold. Doris Arnold. Kevin Jones, Bodie Williams. How you doing? You,
An officer states that the contents of a small baggie didn't look too good. Police later confirmed methamphetamine and drug paraphernalia were located in a shed on the property. The presence of controlled substances, unrelated adults, and unstable supervision sharply increases the level of concern for any child living in the home. Even before additional discoveries are made, the environment alone meets multiple risk indicators commonly associated with risk to a child: exposure to drugs, lack of hygiene, and inconsistent adult oversight. One by one, Samantha's boyfriend, Bodie Williams, and his associates are placed under arrest.
If everybody would, please, pick an officer, turn around, put your hands on your back. Come over here. Good. And double lock. Oh, yeah. You stay on yours. Hey, have you left yet? Can you pick up Mr. Rick, please? It's on my mouth.
Officers continue photographing evidence, documenting items recovered, and securing areas of the property connected to the investigation.
Nobody move. I'll swap you, let you finish. It ain't terrible in here, but you definitely need to look through everything. This is sitting, I believe it's sitting right here. So. Oh yeah, that's a good bag dope. Yeah, little bag. Probably a little less than an 8 ball, but it's almost there. So, take a picture of it? Not in there. Search that whole little area right there? Yeah. Alright, just secure it all in the vehicle, make sure the door's locked. Okay.
At the scene, police found controlled substances and related equipment. In addition, there were fleas, mosquitoes, and nearly 10 cats roaming freely, contaminating the entire area with cat urine and feces.
No way. What? Oh. Yeah, I just smelled the ammonia is bad enough. That's right there. This is the bed she referenced. I'm betting that laptop's his. No, just to go outside, that's it. I don't know what that was. I don't either. Or that one. There was allegedly dogs somewhere, but they're claiming there's no dogs on the property, so.
Officers state that the Department of Human Services is en route.
DHS is on the way. From Crandon County? Somebody named Leah. Oh, she's from here. Oh, there is a room back there. I think this may be the kids' room. Kids' room's over there. Kids' room's bad. This looks like... Well, the kid was in that room. So... There's crayons and stuff over here. And backpack.
The condition of the child's room becomes especially significant. Unlike common clutter, this space reflects prolonged neglect rather than a temporary lapse. In child welfare assessments, a child's personal environment often provides a clearer picture of daily reality than adult explanations offered at the door. Officers photographed the room from multiple angles, documenting corners, flooring, and the extent of contamination.
Matter of fact, we've documented on body cams and living conditions. Yeah. This isn't worth it. I can't agree to it. It may very well not be in here. I think if it is, it's up there in her front room, but that's terrifying. There's some cereal right here. I don't know what this qualifies, though, man. I mean, I guess it's all packaged individually, but man. Still, even the ammonia levels in here, not really. And there's everywhere. But it's more than just animals. You get a picture of this whole room? Yeah, I got. About this one? This kid's room, that's him now. I got pictures. Every corner. Oh yeah, this is clean. She brought me in here. So it's clean, it's fine. So it's not clean. She was laying on this.
While some packaged food items are present, officers continue to emphasize that the overall environment is unsafe. According to the police, the 10-year-old girl was embarrassed about her living conditions. Visible embarrassment in children during welfare checks is often interpreted as a sign of prolonged exposure rather than a single incident. Children who experience ongoing neglect frequently internalize responsibility for their surroundings, even when the conditions are beyond their control. She told officers she couldn't remember the last time she had eaten, and police confirmed there was virtually no food left in the kitchen. An inability to recall a recent meal is a critical red flag in child welfare cases. However, what was most striking was when she said there was something else the officers needed to see.
I bet Bodie knows what that is.
You don't have teeth like that, do you?
I mean, that would be the back towards. Nah, flip the skull back around. That's a freaking dog, dude. That's a dog. Take photos of that, too. That is a dog head. You can tell by the back teeth.
Call me. They're probably not going to be able to do anything.
They took the dog.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, find that number. The dog. Humane Society? Yeah, contact them. I don't can't take cats, can she? No,
we don't have anywhere to house them. And she's off. She had teeth pulled. She's on medication.
Okay. I don't know how many cats there are.
Are you guys going to deal with the cats out of the house?
Yeah, we're going to make sure they're getting taken care of. That way they don't starve or die in the house or anything, okay?
They confirm remains are located in more than one freezer and ensure clear documentation.
That's jumper? I believe so.
Some of the dead cats are in the freezer, so you might want to go in there and take pictures.
Some of the what now?
Dead cats are in the freezer.
Dead cats are in the freezer?
Yeah.
I didn't know. No, I'm not getting that right. We don't want them to get sitting in here and dying, okay? That's what she said.
Yes, there's dead cats.
I'm sorry, did I overlook that? Nope, you didn't. Because now I'm thinking about animal cruelty. Yep. There's one there. There's one back here. She said there's 12. Shut up, dude. Nope, okay, not that one. Okay, I just went in here. Oh my god. What's that? Is that what that is? Oh. That's not a cat. Oh, dang. It's probably these. That's watermelon. Refrigerator, maybe? There's a freezer back here as well, sir.
I don't know if it's a fridge. This way.
Oh.
You want to go get the kid? No, never mind, okay. Oh,
Come on, dude. Come on. Oh my God.
Yeah. Take pictures of it?
Oh, it's in both, Blaine. It's in both. Trevor. Yeah. Back room to the right, freezers. Take pictures. Yeah. They're in both of them. We need good pictures.
I would fight hard for that. You got big sister? Do you have a good...
Put in the car.
But you're not listening.
I don't have
Put
to
your foot in the car now.
Authorities state that 24 cats were located in the freezer. The focus of the investigation, however, remains on the living conditions and the child's safety. The Department of Human Services removes the 10-year-old girl from the home and places her in the care of her adult sister. Removal in cases like this is not framed as punishment, but as immediate protection. The decision reflects accumulated risk factors rather than a single discovery, emphasizing the system's priority to stabilize the child before addressing criminal accountability. The resolution of charges highlights a recurring tension in cases involving children. While environmental harm and neglect may be extensive, legal outcomes do not always align with public expectations of severity. This gap often fuels broader discussions about child protection standards and sentencing thresholds. Bodie Williams negotiates a plea deal for 1 count of aggravated cruelty to a dog or cat and receives 36 months of probation with restrictions on animal ownership. Samantha Plattz is reported to be awaiting trial. The mess may be temporary, but prolonged neglect is a silent crime. The moment a 10-year-old child says she can't remember the last time she ate, leading police to a freezer overflowing with animal carcasses, we suddenly realize the complete breakdown of parental instinct. Samantha Plattz and her accomplices transformed a home into a dumping ground for garbage, drugs, and fatal outcomes. This story is a reminder of community responsibility. Life skills classes for children and family relief centers need to be more accessible so that children know they have the right to clean and nutritious living spaces. An anonymous call saved a life, and your concern can do the same. Thank you, and see you tomorrow on Liu.